No.
Oh.
No, it's not bad.
Okay, we are live.
Did it hold up to that?
Yes.
That's
Wow.
a selling point.
That
is
is
a
a
major
selling
selling
point. It might be too good of a selling point. That's only supposed to be a bumper shell, not a whole bumper, dude.
I thought for sure that thing was going to be snapped or something.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy with. Now I'm completely confident with my installation of my upper control arms.
Oh. I've noticed that with the bumper shells, they have a little bit of give to them. They're not flush against the bumper. They have a slight little bit of flex to them. I think that helps a lot.
It helped me a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can only get it so close. I mean, the substrate obviously being the bumper.
Yeah.
All right.
What's up, Christine?
Christine said hello. Hey, can you guys reply to her on that in the chat, or do you have to be like on the actual?
You need to be on the actual. We can put where it says post a comment, but you can't hit like reply. And then it also posts to both Facebook and YouTube.
Look at Tiffany. She can't even wait. She's like, let's get to the roast.
Hey, how come we didn't get the notifications that we're live?
I don't know.
Like I can't.
Oh, because StreamYard has done a new thing where when you schedule a show in advance, it makes it as an event, not just a post, but it makes it like a legit full-on event. So then when I go and copy and paste it into each of those club pages, it also adds it to their events page.
Yeah, but usually I get a notification that I can turn it on and.
Yeah, that I don't know. It changed it up like 2 weeks ago. I don't know why. Did you guys see that Rivian has recalled almost every single one of their vehicles?
No, what's the purpose of that?
They said, I just saw it on Instagram, but basically that there is some kind of a malfunction that's so bad that it causes the person to lose. It could cause the driver to lose complete control of the vehicle. Let's see if I can
Did you
find
hear about
it.
all the Teslas blowing up with water damage in Florida?
Yes.
Well, you knew that was going to happen, dude. All right, we got some viewers coming in now, huh?
We got a couple.
Nice. Those poor souls have nothing better to do with their lives, or what?
Exactly.
Monday Night Football didn't start yet, so we'll see.
It's really close. That's the one thing I do not miss about living in California. Watching Monday Night Football at like 5:30.
Right. Yeah.
Growing up in the Midwest, I'm like. But what I did enjoy is going to Rookies. And at 9 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays, watching college football and basically not being able to walk by 3 o'clock.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I found the article. If you guys want, I can read the highlights really quick. Basically, let's see. Recalling roughly 13,000 vehicles built between 21 and 22 after discovered that a fastener connecting the upper control arm and steering knuckle may have been improperly installed. Been several reports of customers possibly related to the issue. There are no known injuries stemming from the problem. Yeah, so basically your steering and suspension just goes.
That's not even an electrical thing.
Right? But yeah, I saw that come up. I went, oh, another point for diesel and gas.
Jesse says your master's here, Dennis.
No, I said that to her.
Oh.
I'm not calling her Jess anymore. I'm calling her Beth's sister.
Beth?
Beth. Have you guys watched Yellowstone?
Heck yes.
I haven't. I haven't had
time
for that yet.
You haven't, Nate?
Wow, make time.
Then
Cancel
you know what?
soccer.
We're not friends no more.
No, we're not. You think you know someone,
it.
Dennis?
It's over.
You think you know someone?
Oh my gosh.
Well, he lives in California though. He probably identifies as a mouse or something and can't watch it for some reason.
I'm with Andrew. Identify as a lamb.
Oh, damn. All right. So,
What's
so-
up, Guy and Denny?
so what do we want to talk about tonight? What can I talk about?
Talk about.
Or when do you want to
Chrome.
start?
You can talk about Military Ram Club and your exciting new merch line. Oh wait. Oh wait.
Did you get a merch line?
Oh man, come on now, dude.
Ah,
Come on, man. That ain't even right, bro. That ain't
come
even
on,
right.
Jesse, give a guy a bone here.
Yeah, I will say, just because while we're on, Jesse Hopkins from Vinyl Rex, I think she really hates the military folk.
I think so.
I just want to make sure we're clear with that. For some reason, she always puts us at the bottom of the list, and we don't understand it. I think it's, and us guys in the military can understand this, but we think it's an ex-boyfriend. So,
Uh-oh.
that got deployed, let her down, so something's going on there for some reason. But yes, we did launch a line of military apparel. I'll put the link in our in the comment section.
What's up, Robert? Look at this. Competing against Monday Night Football. We're 9 minutes in. We already have 10 viewers. That's exciting. Right there. Look at that.
Yeah.
Big wins, boys. Big wins.
Hey, Bo, how's it going, man?
Bo.
Bo Bunny. Happy birthday, Bo.
Andrew's on. Denny's on.
Denny.
Hey, what's Denny? Where's he at? What chapter?
Jersey, and I think he's part of War.
He's part of War.
What is it
War.
good for?
Absolutely. No.
Is it War or Warm? I've heard Warm too.
It's warm in California.
No, I mean I'm being serious. Like, isn't it like We Are Rams and More or something like that? So Warm. Is it Warm? Or do you say
We could dub it
ARM? It doesn't roll off your tongue like ARC or anything, though.
I don't know. Warm is pretty fantastic.
ARC.
Yes, I mean, like those acronyms, like you could just kind of say like Warm or War or something like that. All right.
Jesse's trying to cast blame on others.
Oh yeah, that's typical. I understand.
Very.
Yeah, I did put the link. Just so everyone, if they want to check it out, the military apparel is loaded. What's so funny, bro? It only took us 9.5 years. I mean, months. So. But. Yeah, I got Facebook going, but I'm also streaming the Monday Night Football game. I don't know, but it's frozen on Facebook. Are we frozen?
No, that's some fantastic Omaha internet going on right there.
Yeah, and if you would understand how much I paid for, I'm at the office, and if you had any idea on how much we pay for business internet, it'd make you cry.
If it meant having decent internet, I would pay for business internet.
I don't know, dude. Would you really?
Yeah, I would.
We're like on a lower tier plan, and it's $385. No, it's $395 now.
$395. I'm paying $375, $380 for my internet and my cell phone.
Oh, you know what you could do? You could move into my basement.
Oh,
House, because we're getting fiber now, so we have 1 gig fiber coming to the house.
whoa.
Yeah.
Fiber is so very sad subject.
Yeah, dude, the basement rent's only $2,800 a month too, just so you know.
Oh, there you go. That's like 2 mortgages in East Texas.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you get your own bathroom, you get everything.
Look at that bougie. So bougie.
And you get to live below Dennis.
Oh, Jesse missed the title of this tonight, the Roast of Jesse.
Yeah. Hey, Logasm's on tonight.
Logasm. What's up?
Are we going to get into a roast tonight?
We are. We got to finish up Missouri.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh, speaking of coming up in a couple of weeks, we're going to do. We're going to do a race car. So if you got a zoomy go fast ride, not just a 80s roller rink, post them up, your videos, your pictures.
I could put my dart in it.
Do you have any race videos or
Race
anything?
video?
Yeah.
I will Sunday.
Hey. Let's see. Next week we have Georgia, and then the 24th we have California roast, and then after that I think we'll do the zoomies.
Yeah, I'm going to do a photo shoot Sunday morning with the dart. So,
are you really? What year is it? 72?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep posting on a random basis the link to
Go for it.
The apparel. So if I look distracted, I'm looking over here. It's because I'm posting a link for the apparel, just so everyone knows. Just in case. So no, the Military Rescue Ram Club. Yeah, no, we're doing good. That's growing a little bit. So just kind of stay consistent. So anyone that's in the military and has a RAM, I'm sorry, anyone that's a first responder or in the military has a RAM can feel free and join us. We're going to get to a point at, I don't know when, but at some point we're going to get to where you can actually see, like events and that kind of stuff, across. So they may require a little bit broader partnership. We'll see how this all plays out. So, well, there you go. Look at Briggs and Jennings posting on behalf of.
On top of it, Robert Ogden wants to get one of those fancy hats that I accidentally forgot mine at home.
Yeah, these are pretty nice. These new hats, and then the shirt. Can you guys see the shirt, or Nathan? You can see it a little bit better.
Oh gosh!
You got one, right, Malachi?
Say again?
I sent you one, right?
Yes, it's in the dryer somewhere. I was trying to leave the house and I found the blue shirt faster than I found the black shirt, since 95% of my clothing is all black. It was hard to figure out, is it a Rudy's Barbecue or is it a AP shirt? So I just grabbed the one blue and pulled it out.
Oh,
hey, Guy asked a question. Can veterans? Yes, please, because I'm a veteran of the Marine Corps myself. So yes, absolutely. Veterans, active duty military, first responders, or those that once were. Yeah.
Law enforcement.
Yeah. Law enforcement, Tiffany, for sure.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, Bo, you definitely need a new hat and shirt.
I'll get Riley on it. This is our first Monday, Warhammer.
Yep. This is our first Monday, and I think in the next week or so we're gonna have to do we're gonna have to have Bo on here for his to debut his shirt to the viewers.
The pink one?
Yes, we still haven't had him on. Trying to find the right day. Should have done it today because his birthday was a couple days ago. Would have been perfect.
Is he 65 now and get like Medicare and stuff?
AARP all the way.
Yeah.
It's the only way you can pay for all that therapy because of Josh.
Yep.
Hey, Guy. Yeah, I like to eat crayons. That's the reason I went in the Marine Corps. Just so you know, red is my favorite. Just so we're clear.
Is it cherry?
It's red. It's red crayon. That's the flavor. Red crayon.
Are you a Crayola man or a Rose Art? Because if you're Rose Art, I don't know if we can be.
Crayola. If I can get it, obviously, being a Marine, we don't discriminate. So. Yeah, so when we go to Denny's, we steal those ones too. So, and I don't even think they're real crayons.
You need to have a new owner of Raptor Graphics. I don't know what that means.
Who's that? Todd, who's that? And I know that Super Sport had somebody that she wanted to have us get on here. I said, "Oh, cool, introduce us," and I haven't been introduced yet.
Crickets.
Crickets from Super Sport. All right, so
You've been very
Dennis.
quiet.
Yeah, Super Sport's been very quiet. So, Dennis, do you have anything exciting that you would like to share with the world? We know that you always have thoughts.
Exciting. Yeah, I mean, my whole world's exciting. So I get to every day work with Andrew Hopkins. So I
Always
mean,
fun.
that in and of itself is obviously fairly exciting. So it's interesting every day. I will agree with that. But no, man. So for accessory.parts, I mean, we got the entire Mopar catalog up on the site now. So I mean, have you guys been able to peek around on that yourselves? I mean, what do you think?
I have a little bit.
I mean, there's over 990,000 Mopar parts available now on the site. So,
Needs to
and
go
then,
back a little farther in date, though.
well, I mean, are you from? Yeah, to get to the 72 Dart. I mean, you can try and search that stuff out there, but I will tell you, we're looking at partnering with the folks from Classic Muscle. That's a company kind of in our network that we're looking to expand with those guys. So once we do, maybe there's some more opportunity for that, the more classic Dart type of, vehicle. That would be nice. But yeah, the problem that you have right now is that, man, I was even looking up a 2011 Ram just before I got on today for a camshaft and lifters, and Mopar discontinued them. So I mean, we're finding that, on a regular basis. I mean, even the guys that we talk to over there, kind of laugh whenever we say anything, before or older than 2016. They're like, man, we'll see if we have this. I mean, it's just that, the production's gone down, a lot, and they're keeping up with just the late model stuff. So,
That's what I need too. I need a cam.
You need a cam.
In that thing.
You'll find it funny. It'll probably be easier for you to find a cam than for a 4.7 liter, 2011 Mopar or even the 4.7 Dodge engine. So, at least if you're looking for an upgrade. Yeah. So it's just, again, parts are just kind of leaving the space. And, again, we talk to manufacturers on a regular basis, and they just continue to see, there's just more and more where they're staying busy enough and making more profits with just staying in the late model arena. Right. So, and again, that's going to be kind of a fallout we're probably going to feel for the next 2 to 5 years, just because you don't have enough vehicles coming in, new vehicles coming into production that are being purchased, and so people are going to start upgrading more and more. So what happens is then you're consolidating or contracting the market into this specific arena. So your 2016s to 2020s, that kind of stuff. So, and you only have, especially in today's world, you only have so much production available. So sadly, the only thing that would probably slow that down is a major recession, which makes me sick to my stomach knowing that the Federal Reserve is hoping for that, with the rise of interest rates. But because I would prefer that never happening. So along with many of us, I'm sure. So
yeah. And my wife just got a car. We replaced the car that I blew up. And it was on Saturday we went in, and her interest rate for her car was 9.8%. And then we've been going out, we're trying to buy a house. I got pre-qual at 7.8% on a 30-year fixed. I'm like, oh my god.
7.8.
It's stupid. And it's like this program that we're doing, it's a down payment assistance. So essentially it covers your down payment. And what the rules for that program is it's a grant as long as you don't move or refinance within the first 3 years and it's your primary dwelling. You cannot refinance for 3 years. So once I get in, either I'm going to be stuck with that or I'm going to have to pay back the entire amount of the down payment.
Yeah, I think you're going to be fine with that, though. I mean, again, I'm no economist, but we're gonna, if you get in now, I mean, here's the reality: is the sad part is that inflation is 9 to 12%, right? So some argue 12%, some will argue 9, but let's just say it's average at 10, right? So you're going to have your interest rates up to that just to slow the level of inflation down. So, and then they'll probably, and usually historically they boost it, a hair over. So they'll probably boost a point over. So let's just say 11%. So that's a 4% savings over the time. Well, obviously we saw this back in the 80s. I didn't see it, I guess, but it'll take half a decade, if not a full decade, to bring that back down. So getting in at 7.8% is not bad, but yeah.
That's what my mortgage broker said.
I'm a veteran, man. I got in at 2.69% on my house. So yeah,
I'm at 4.2.5.
Yeah. Well, you live in California, though. I mean, that's 2.5 on $2.5 million, right? I mean,
yeah, right.
So,
God.
But yeah, and again, I think we're going to see the same thing with vehicles. I mean, gee, mini Christmas. I mean, have you guys seen, like, I know we're heavy Ram in this kind of group, but man, have you seen the price of like some of these Fords and the Lightning's going up? I mean,
oh yeah,
they're talking now. That's potential of $150,000 vehicle, dude. And what happened when those things came out, and they were $65,000. I mean, here's the prime example, and the reason being, and just kind of give everyone an update of the market. The market, the current pace of the market now. So when you see these guys posted, oh, I'm just going to wait till the market goes down and or comes back, and let this bubble burst. I hate to tell you this, but it's not happening, anytime soon. Now the market is intentionally being suppressed, right? Because it used to be the old saying in the car business, like you needed $2 million of inventory to make $1 million. So that means you extended yourself $2 million on float, every year to make $1 million. Well, what COVID and post COVID showed us was that no, you don't need that. That was a falsity. You're finding more people are ordering, right? The level of orders are going up considerably for the manufacturers. So they don't need to suppress those or bring that inventory level back to where it's at, because people are still buying cars. And not only to boot is that the dealerships are seeing record profits because they're able to add $10,000-$15,000, and everyone will get on and bitch about it, but
Still pay for it.
Still paying for it. So
yeah. I mean, you can bitch and moan about it, but what are you going to do about it?
Yeah,
what's that going to do?
That's exactly
Nothing.
it. I mean, so again, whenever you have, it's a supply and demand thing. So now they're keeping the supply light on purpose because, remember when they were producing cars and, these warehouse workers were $12, $15 max an hour jobs. I mean, now just in the parts business, one of the reasons it's gone up. I mean, just to run parts in a warehouse are now, $19, $22, $24 an hour was one I saw recently. I mean, that is a tremendous upgrade. I mean, when people are making $60,000 a year working in those, obviously that, I mean, there's profits that need to be had. So, that's going somewhere, so it, unfortunately it's going to the consumer, but the consumer is paying for it right now is the craziest thing in the world. So
can't wait to see these gas prices.
Oh yeah, man.
They cut 2 million barrels a day or something?
Yeah, 2 million a day, right? OPEC cut.
That's crazy.
Yeah, what are you guys paying out there in California?
$6.49.
Crazy, dude.
For the cheap stuff. Diesel $7.
Yeah, so the average just went up today to what, $3.92 a gallon.
Oof.
Arkansas is the cheapest. Good job, Bo.
Hey.
You guys are 388. 374 it actually says.
So Todd Warhammer got 0% on his RT. Robert Ogden pays really low interest rates. And he's not financing anything until he gets a tractor for the farm.
There's another $500,000 investment right there, depending on what
Yeah.
it's in.
Yeah, those tractors aren't cheap, are they?
No, not at all.
Robert, what kind of tractor are you getting?
That's kind of my world is tractors. I know tractors better than cars.
So funny
Yeah.
story. We went to that car show thing, media event, right? And that was Andrea's birthday. So we live 10 minutes away from a pumpkin patch over here, Bishop's Pumpkin Farm. So we go to the pumpkin farm. We're having fun. There's a sign that says tractor rides. Fantastic. Love a tractor ride, right? Who doesn't love a tractor ride at a pumpkin farm? So we go walking in this thing, and they have you walking down this row, and then you start zigzagging, and you can hear sounds of a tractor and everything. And we're like, oh,
That's just trying to cast blame on others.
Oh yeah, that's typical.
they have you walking down this row, and then you start. Wow, that was weird.
I think Denny turned his sound on.
No, that was real weird. My screen is frozen over here, and so it just all of a sudden unfroze.
Oh.
But my volume was off, and the volume came on. So
Oh, glad that was what was playing on your screen.
yeah.
Okay. So we're walking through this line. We hear sounds of tractors. Like, this is going to be great. We notice all these, like, 4-year-olds running everywhere in the line. And I'm getting mad because they're cutting us. I'm like, these little shitheads are cutting us, you know? Well, we get to where we can see. It's not a real tractor. It's like a 4-year-old tractor ride. And we're already all the way in. And I'm like, let's just go with this. And the guy goes, oh, you guys getting on? We're like, yeah. He goes, oh, we're going to give you Big Red. We're like, all right. Andre had to sit sideways because the seat was so small. Me and Riley were sitting on top of her because it was like a 2-seater thing. I'm sitting kind of sideways, and we're just shoved in this little tractor thing. And we start cruising, and I'm laughing at the girl because we're going slow. I was like, is this where we're going to do a Papa Willie? She goes, you can try if you want. I'm like, Well, we come around the corner, and they start singing, like, Old MacDonald had a farm and all these, like, weird chicken things, animatronics. And we're just laughing. We're dying. Like, we do not need to be on this thing at all. We get halfway through. Our tractor just stops. It was like, we're done. And we're sitting there, and I'm asking Andrew, is the one behind us still rolling? What's going on here? So we're sitting out there, and a guy has to come run out and try to push us. He has to jump start us. And I'm looking, I'm like, do you need a hand? You need me to get out? Mind you, I'm shoved in this thing. I can't barely move. And I'm like, I'll get out and help you. Like, I would like to come help you. No, we're good. We're good. So finally he gets us going. And there's like a 20-foot spot where it's like a straight. You're coming into to unload. And this parent was staring at us, just looking like, what are you guys doing? She had the most disgusted look. Because she's got 3 4-year-olds behind us on the thing that she's waiting for.
Just waiting.
Oh my god! I
Did
was like, you
Malachi
guys
come
need
running
to
out of the
advertise
bushes?
better.
I could just see that.
We were just so shoved in this. It was so. Andrea took a picture. We're like, you know, trying to. We look so uncomfortable in this picture.
Suck it in.
Sadly, I live close to a very large pumpkin patch. We don't have a lot to do in Nebraska, in case anyone was wondering, but we do have a very famous pumpkin patch relatively close to my house. Actually, my wife works there this time of year, but I tell you what, I can't wait for my kids to outgrow that place.
It's $150 every time you walk through the door.
Yeah, I mean, one of the reasons she works there is because we get free season passes, so we get to go. The thing that she doesn't get though is like the free everything else that comes along with it, you know, like, so, I mean, yeah. So nowadays you go to this place, I mean, you want a soda? Sure, man. It's like $22 a piece, you know, like, I mean, and you always got to get this stuff. So yeah.
Oh god.
I'm really lucky and very blessed. My wife is an absolute like cheap ass woman, total penny pincher. So we went to a pumpkin patch a couple of years ago with some friends, And we're like, we're gonna go get these pumpkins. And so we found these 2 pumpkins. They weren't like behemoths or anything, but they weren't little gourds. We get up to the front and they're like, yes, that'll be $65. And she's like, nope, and just walked out and got in the truck. I was like, that's my woman. She's like, we'll go to Walmart and get the $5 pumpkin. Screw that. So we went to Walmart afterwards, picked up a couple pumpkins, and went home.
Nice.
She left the price tag on there. It's all $5. She's like, look at that right there. Boom. Like, yes.
Oh, we were walking out and we saw a guy doing a sideshow inside there.
You got to pay to go to the bathroom?
I think he's just overdoing it there. But there's a guy that, one of those juggler guys and everything, and this dude had the most glorious mullet. Those big old, 80s sunglasses. I mean, he would have fit right into Bo's truck. Like, it was perfect. Like,
he said no. Oh, dude. Oh, poor Bo, man. Poor Bo.
That guy was fantastic, though. He had high socks on with high Reebok, old school high tops. I was like, oh, this dude is fantastic. Yeah, Bo. I mean, Bo could have used him as a prop.
So, guys, what if you recently had Grant on, right? You had Josh back on. I mean, who else are we looking for to get on? I'm going to be going to see him obviously next month. So,
I'm reaching out to see about getting Mopar Brody on. I'm working on Mopar Brody.
Have you actually talked to him?
I talked to Pedro, who knows Mopar Brody, and I said, I need to get Mopar Brody on the show, please. And he said that he would talk to him. So that's where we're at with that. I'm going to work on reaching out to some Mopar. I'm just going to start going to the Stellantis website and start calling the numbers on the website, see if I can get somebody.
Well, we're gonna.
Oh yeah, good luck with that,
bro. I thought this guy was fantastic. We got to have Colby back on because we're gonna do the guest host. So Jake, we got to get Jake back here
from State Farm.
Yes.
Good.
White Jake.
Yeah, what happened to that, dude? I'm sure it's some political thing, right? So.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Same. I like the new Jake though.
I don't like the new Jake. I like the old Jake. He was more realistic.
Well, what are you wearing? Khakis?
New Jake's all bulging out of his shirt and everything. Like, come on, no insurance guys like that. Come on.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. All right, so what else do we need to talk about? What else do we need to go over today, guys? I haven't been on in a while, so.
I know.
You guys have any questions? Remember the first time I was on, Malachi, you wouldn't even stop. You had me 50 million questions about water injection and
well, I think
kinds of crap.
I think since we talked 24 hours a day.
Yeah, we talk so much.
I think he's worried about his Amazon buying problem.
I've been staying far away from all things truck right now with the house, and then I'm still dealing with the stupid body shop in my tailgate and my body work that I had done for Wham. I took the tailgate back because it had a bubble under the paint, and I was like, I paid a lot for this, fix it. So they stripped the paint, went in there and repaired it, and I picked it up, and there was an issue with the clear coat, and I was like, fix this, guys. And like, well, the paint guy's out in Mississippi. He family emergency. I was like, okay, I'll bring it back. So I brought it back, and apparently the paint started bubbling again. So when I initially took it in, I took the bumper shells, the rear bumper, tailgate, and the upper lip to the front bumper, and they were supposed to fix any and all body issues and then paint everything. Well, I took the tailgate back in because it had the first bubble. They made me pay for that, and I was like, I thought I paid you guys to fix this the first time. Well, we had to do extra work to it. So then now they went to go and buff the clear coat to fix it, and the paint started bubbling up again for some weird reason. So they told me last week it would be ready Tuesday. Or Monday evening. Didn't get a call Monday evening. Didn't get a call Tuesday. So I called Wednesday, and they're like, it's bubbling for some reason. We're trying to figure out what's going on with it. So then they stripped the paint off, and then I called them again. I was going to go pick it up Friday, and like it's still having issues. So I called this morning, and they're like, oh, well, we had to strip all the paint. We welded in, filled the holes in from the badge, and welded a metal plate in there and stuff. And yeah, and all this. And he's like, it'll be ready for you tomorrow morning. So,
like tomorrow, Tuesday morning?
Yeah, in theory. So he said that he would give me a call as soon as it was ready later this afternoon. Never got a call. So my happy ass is just going to drive down there. I've decided if he's going to try to charge me, I'm going to be taking in both my receipts for the $3,500 worth of body work that I've had them do on the truck and paint work that I've had them do on 5 pieces of work of body. And
you could have got it wrapped.
Yeah, I could have gotten it wrapped. So I'm just going to take it in, and if they try to charge me, I'm going to say, tell you what, just keep the tailgate. I'm not paying any more. If they try to charge me, if they just put it back on the truck, then great. But if they try to charge me and they're like, well, we're not giving it to you, then okay, well, I'll just fish it out of the dumpster. Okay. So I may be rolling around with no tailgate for a minute. Well, like now. Which, in case anyone was wondering, if you don't have your backup camera hooked up and you put it in reverse and it's late at night, and if you have 5% tint on your windows, you are not going to see anything. As soon as that light comes on, it's game over. Absolute game over. You're not seeing a thing. And there's no way to, when you put it in reverse, there's no way to turn off the bright blue screen. You're toast. Roll the windows down, pray to God it's not raining, and get out, check your surroundings, start kind of tooting your horn like a backup alarm, and then try. Actually, speaking of which, I did want to see about ordering a backup beeper for the truck.
Yeah,
even once I get it back on. I want to put one on.
You can do that.
I want one.
Did you guys see those pictures I posted Friday of the cars I was with at that media event?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really sad that you didn't fire Pops up. Pop sounds good. Pop sounds good.
Not as good as that 33 Chrysler in front of me. He started his car up, and I turned right back around. I said, never mind.
It did sound nice.
Oh, my gosh. It was crazy.
Oh.
There was 2 cars from American Graffiti there. Then the guy,
man,
he turned that T-Bucket into the radio flyer. And that guy was a freaking hoot to talk to. He was telling me he's met Jay Leno because of that car, and it was on Home Improvement. So we naturally came home and searched Home Improvement. It was on Home Improvement for about 2.5 seconds. And he got paid $10,000 for it to be on Home Improvement and stayed in LA for the week for free. And got to go tour Tim Allen's hangar of cars.
Nate, did you get any cards yet? David wants to know.
I don't know. Apparently you don't know what's going on in the world, huh?
Apparently not.
Why?
He's gonna have to message Alex Vargas about that. That's a state president. I mean, that's a president issue there.
Uh-oh. Does not everyone know?
Apparently not.
Well, you guys want to make the announcements now?
I'm leaving on the 31st.
Okay, well, for anyone who doesn't know, I am out of the Ram Club for now.
Are you out totally?
Totes.
Already?
Yeah.
I thought you were leaving on the 31st.
I was going to.
I'm the 31st.
What happened?
He got fed up.
You know, when you make events after event after event and no one shows up, and it's like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah.
What's up,
Oh, I
Sinister?
understand that.
Bunch of quitters. Not quitters. Where when every door shuts, a new one opens for opportunity.
Yeah, man. So talking about that car show and getting people to show up at events, I mean, that's obviously a struggle. I mean, what were there a lot of people in attendance at that event that you were at?
Yeah, so they shut down a road that was a little less than a mile, and they had 400 tickets to sell for cars to show up, and they sold all 400. So
Yeah.
within a little less than a mile, 400 hot rods, and I think they said over 100,000 people came through.
Really?
Like, and it was a cool setup. You could park anywhere on this street. So it's called Fulton Avenue. It's a 4-lane, so 2 lanes one way, 2 lanes the other way. There's a center open area in the middle where they have like trees in some areas, and then it's just open. And it's where all the car dealerships are, and like all the hot rod shops and everything. So it was cool. You could park anywhere on it, and then you had to leave the street open because you could just jump in your car and cruise up and down the road, just like the old days.
Yeah.
So it was so much fun. Music going. They had Chase Elliott's NASCAR there, and they closed the street down and let him go ripping up the street.
Chase Elliott was there too?
No, not Chase Elliott, but the guy driving his car.
Oh, nice.
So that was pretty cool. They had 2 of those long. They're not the funny cars, but the skinny drag cars with the skinny front end with the 2 like bicycle tires on the front.
Oh, like Top Fuel?
Yeah, they had those there. They were starting them up and just
were they like the real Top Fuel ones?
Yes.
And they started them up?
They started both of them up.
Oh man.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
David Thompson, the show is still going to continue.
The show will go on.
David Thompson, you've been with us since the beginning. You know that this is just a lot of nonsense, and we just now have somebody that we've suckered into sponsoring us. Hey, Dennis.
What's up, guys?
Oh.
No, that car show was legit though. I was like, oh my gosh. And I was the only truck there.
So let me ask you this question before we get to the roast. I mean, with both of you guys being out now, I know you guys are diehard ARC kind of folks. I mean, when ARC first started, I mean, there was obviously a lot of camaraderie. There was a lot of building. There was a lot of that going on. What has changed in your opinion? Or, I mean, obviously you still see some chapters doing really, really well, but
I know for me, when I was in NorCal, it was like, I think I mentioned this in our phone call, is it looked like in front of Nate and I's house, it always looked like a scene from Fast and Furious. I mean, people were just there to have dinner or do mods or just hang out. Like it wasn't even a meet. I had a bunch of people's decals, and I was like, hey guys, I'm going to be in Chico if you want to pick up your decals. Like 10 trucks showed up, and we just slapped decals on, all stood there in the back of the parking lot. And I mean, it was a people just showed up and stuff. And now it's like people see it as jury duty. Like they show up to the meets and they're like, if they show up, or they've been in. I mean, I've got folks in East Texas that have been in there for a year that have never shown up to a meet, never posted. I mean, I started booting them out, but like I think too many people see this as a job or an obligation, and they don't see it as it's for funsies. It's a club, it's for fun. Just get together, make some friends, or they'll say, I'm too nervous to go to a meet. What if people don't like my truck? Come on. What gets ridiculed more than an eco diesel? I mean,
right.
Like, just shut up.
Then you get the people that complain that you're not throwing a meet close enough to them, or, well, I'm not driving an hour to a meet. It's like, well, you don't understand what I've my truck should not have 110,000 miles on it right now.
Yeah. Mine, I bought it with 32 miles on it 2 days before Christmas 2018, and I'm almost at 130,000 miles. Like there were many weekends Nate and I would do 4 meets in a weekend. I'd just stay the night at Nate's house because do 2 like 2 hours south, 3 hours south, and then 2 several hours north, and we do the southern ones. I'd stay the night and then cruise up to the north and stuff. And it's like,
But when those were going on, that was like during COVID though, right?
oh, it was
Yeah.
smack dab in the middle of COVID.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
so
a
there
lot.
wasn't a lot going on though, right? I mean, I think that was, I mean, that's one of the things. There just wasn't a lot to do, so people were more willing to, find something to do. And now you have the competition of, everything that's going on. I mean, we finally can take family vacations. We can finally go to the store together. We can finally do pumpkin patches and all this other stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
So now there's a greater.
And part of my additional issue, and it goes along the lines of the whole, it's like jury duty. So when I first got out to East Texas, I would hold meets at random days, random times, random locations, and nobody would show. I mean, I think I have a reel somewhere on my Instagram of me sitting in front of the taco shop for Taco Tuesday, and nobody is there. Like, you would think that I showed up and the store was closed. And I post on a monthly basis, like, what do you guys want? What days work for you? What kind of events do you want? I'd get feedback. I would throw that exact meet that they recommended or that they requested, and then nobody shows. And once again, I've driven 2.5, 3 hours to an event, and nobody has shown up. This specific person that asked, they said, I want to meet in Texarkana on a Wednesday night. I said no to Wednesday nights, but I said, can you do Thursday? He said, oh yeah, Thursday's just as good. Get out there, Texarkana. It's an 1.5 2-hour drive. Thursday night, nobody shows. Bro doesn't show. Gave him 3 weeks to a month warning. Oh, I didn't know that was tonight. Yes, you did. Not only did I ask you, not only did I message you when I was planning it, I also posted it on the page. I promoted it. I sent you an invite. Yada yada, and then people just never show up. It's like, why is this such a? I can't even get people active on the page. I mean, now I'm starting to get people active on the page, but that's kind of my thing. Is it's like, this is for fun. I got into this group to meet people, and I can't get anybody to show up. I've been trying out here for a year and a half. It's like,
well, is the issue though in East Texas that most people can't read? Is that the problem?
That's very possible.
Yeah, I would think that's a concern. So they don't know how to read the events and like where to go.
Yeah,
I think one thing that could help you in East Texas with events is just like tell people you're going to randomly drive around because they can't read maps and that kind of stuff.
You're the truck with the blue flashing lights.
Right?
No, I mean, it's again in COVID, we didn't have a lot to do. I was obviously with the Nebraska Ram Club at that point. People, were able to come out and do something, right? I mean, we even had to cancel a couple events because of COVID and, and everything like that. But it was like, there wasn't a lot else to do. And then once you started getting that competition in, of other things going on, people started to bail, right? And so, and I think that's what, today, I mean, it's one of the things I observe is that there's just a lot of competition, with what's going on. People had some stored up energy, some stored up income. And they're using that and now quickly, incomes are now, I think, yeah, right. I mean, everyone's paying more for things too. And then, 2-hour drives.
But you would think like if people, economy's bad right now, wages are bad, whatever. This is something free. If it's in your area, it's something free to go do and not cost you anything.
But I mean, again, I'm not trying to make excuses for anything or whatever, but I mean, I think people got used to like, hey, listen, man, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not interacting with anyone. And they get weirded out, man. Like they're not, again, you can get the interactions, on Facebook and everyone will chime in. Oh man, you should do this and you should do that and yada, yada, yada. And then no one shows up. And it's almost like, well, why, why even ask for suggestions? Right. I mean, I guarantee that's the frustration. I know I've had it, but, again, I think if you go back, Nate, I asked you the question, personally about like what's with it with those car shows. And if you go back to a lot of these clubs that, have lasted over the years, right? I mean, I was with the Midwest Hot Rod Association as a young guy when I was 3 years old, right? I mean, and that thing's still around. And they just now allowed 1950 vehicles. It used to be 1936 and below. Now it's 1959 and older, right? So, and those guys have, thousands. I mean, maybe even tens of thousands of members, just here locally. And the thing that's always interesting is that 90% of that club was made up of project cars, right? Of cars being worked on and that kind of stuff. But you always had that 10% that were like the show cars, the 10% that everyone wanted to be. I would say, and that's one thing. I mean, with like, ARC and the Ram clubs and that kind of stuff, we almost don't do a good enough job to, like highlight those that are exceptional, like those vehicles, like the photo contests or someone can't win back to back. Well, man, if that's a killer vehicle, like maybe that's what should happen. Because, again, I'll go to a pop-up event on Friday night. Someone will post on Instagram, hey man, I'm having a pop-up event at, like this parking lot or whatever. And they will literally be thousands of people and cops will be called and this kind of stuff. But then you can't, get together like, even 10 for like, an actual club. So,
Yeah.
and again, you look at the sustainability of some of these clubs that have been around forever. I mean, obviously they know what to do. They have it figured out, that
Well,
club, you're saying 100,000 people.
James, the decal guy out here, he's been on the show quite a few times. He runs 530 mini trucks and another club. He's the president of the inland chapter of Borderline. And I'll tell you, he pulls trucks. They just had about 25 trucks drive, what, 3.5 hours, 4 hours to Crescent City just to hang out and do a little car show on a Saturday. And they rolled 25 trucks deep up there.
Yeah, but why? I mean, have you asked like the people why that is, or what causes them to go to that?
They just like doing it. That's what he says. He goes, everyone appreciates. And the funny thing is, a lot of their trucks are all in progress right now. Like you look at a couple of them, you're like, oh my god, there's not one fender or piece of body that's the same color, and none of them care. They're like, hey, it's I'm working on it.
Yeah.
And no one judges anyone's trucks, and they just go and they enjoy being around each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then there's another one out here, Capital City Mopars. They're all old school cars. And that one you have to pay a due, $46 a year. And then they ask, you have to donate some of your time for an event here and there or whatever. And they got a couple hundred people on there. They're a solid group. And half the guys don't even have Facebook. They're all 60 and older. It's like, geez.
Yeah, well, they're still communicating the old way.
They go to the auto museum to get the newspaper that they have so they know what events are coming up.
Yeah.
Hey guys, before the roast, I have to use the head, and then I got to lock the doors up over here. I haven't locked the doors up yet, so can you give me like 5 minutes to get all that?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And then can we hop in the roast?
Heck yes, we can.
All right, I'm sorry.
Oh, Dennis. You think you know someone? Look at this guy.
Oh wow, he probably went all out, huh?
You know what I'm gonna do?
Take him out of the stream.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
It costs fuel to drive, but if you're having an event in Reading, I mean, everyone knew it's going to cost fuel to drive your vehicle. That's why you bought it. You bought a truck.
Yeah.
Gas prices were going to go up eventually.
Yeah, it's like my issue. One of my big things. I mean, my main reason for stepping away is because I have a lot of things that are going on my personal side that makes it really difficult to try to maintain the role of president. And so not only am I stepping down from that, I'm stepping away so that I can pull back and I can focus all my energy on those things that I need to take care of. And I mean, I may circle back around to ARC. I may not. I don't know. We'll see what the next few months brings. But that kind of to David Thompson, your point is it's expensive to drive there. I totally agree. I mean, diesel is unreal. Like, there's no reason for it to be over $1 a gallon more than the cheap gas, and more expensive than premium, at least out here, by like 50 cents.
It's
But
$7 out here.
yeah, but like when I'm willing to drive 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, and I throw a meet in Tyler, and I know for a matter of fact we have at least 15 members in Tyler, why are those 15 people not driving the 10 minutes to the meet?
Yeah.
Why is it that when I throw a meet in Lindale, I get one or two people from Lindale, when in reality I have like 10 members from Lindale? Why is it that I can throw a meet in Canton? I'm willing to drive the 20 minutes, 25 minutes. If people showed up to meets, I'd be willing to drive 3 hours easily. I mean, Nate, you and I both did that how many times? I'd be willing to drive 5-6 hours to get to a meet. But when I throw a meet in your area and nobody shows up that lives in that area, it's like, okay, you can't use the gas as your excuse. You can't use, when I ask you when you want your meet and I work with you one-on-one to schedule your meet and then you don't show up. Like,
did you say you want your meat?
Something like that.
Well, I'm bailing because of David Thompson mainly.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah, he complains about fuel and he drives to the ocean,
He's always at the coast.
Always at the coast.
Well, David Thompson, boot his ass.
Boot him.
Boot.
Or actually, I don't know. I can't tell you to boot him or not. I'm just a member at this point right now.
Boot. Boot.
Oh, man.
Well,
Hey,
why are you not driving to Houston then? Because I can't even get my own people to show up. Let me start on the stuff that's closer.
I don't have control of it. Sure you do. You could say, no. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. You have to ask the new prez. Jesse didn't hear that we said it was expensive for gas. You can't drive to Houston. Yeah.
Smoothie, what's up, Eric? Smoothie. I have house stuff. I have car stuff. I have baby stuff. I have a lot of different things. I wouldn't be able to continue my role even if my stepping down is not the club. My stepping down is my crap that I have going on coming up in life. But Dennis was asking what are the things that we've seen.
Hey, so what's going on in the Monday Night Football?
Raiders 14-0.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Spoopy-doo.
Oh, it's a damn shame what the Dolphins are going through.
Sorry, guys. I forgot to lock up before I got on this thing. So,
golly, you think
we're kind of in an industrial part. Not that it's there's really not a lot of bad places in Omaha, but anyway, sometimes we'll get some dumpster divers to come through, and I got a couple lights on. I'd hate to see some of those guys come in. So,
right.
And you guys would hear some shots in the background, and gosh forbid, that it wouldn't be me going down.
I hear shots all the time.
Yeah.
Actually, today I was in one of my liquor stores building a display, and this white girl cranked out of her mind walks into the store, and she has a tank top on, and she doesn't have a brassiere underneath, and the tank top's kind of sideways, and she's all I was like, oh god. And she
Did you ask her
stunk
for
so
her
bad.
phone number?
Huh?
Did you ask her her phone number?
Should have, huh? I'll never forget. Okay, another quick story before the roast. So my territory where I sell my booze is very Oaklandish. It's very not good. Oh, okay. See you later. Um, so obviously the suits of my company are not used to that kind of scene. I live it every day, and nothing surprises me anymore. I mean, some of the stories are just you wouldn't even think they're real. Well, me and my one area manager and district manager walk into the store, and there's a girl, this cracked out black lady. She's got a sports bra on, right? But it's not covering her whole. So it looked like a baby's like fist hanging out on the bottom of her sports bra. And my boss walks in, and he's 6'3" or whatever, and he stops and he looks at her and he reaches his neck around and he goes, "Hey, her whole boob's hanging out." I'm like, "Yeah." And so this other guy walks in and he's like, "Hey, baby, your whole boob is hanging out. You got to put that in. You don't feel the wind on that." Like, oh my god.
Tiffany, I've done a number of ride-alongs, and they're always exciting. They're always so exciting.
I had 6 gentlemen playing dice on the hood of my truck, and they tried to shoot me if I got in my truck and drove off. And that was the one time I really hated the rotary shifter on the Dodge. You have to wait for it to go back into gear and then. Oh god. Jeez. Okay.
All right, Robert, start tagging your peeps.
So, Dennis, this is right up your alley, buddy.
This is all Dennis. All Dennis all day right here.
I gotta grab a brewski.
What do you mean this is all me?
Look at all that chrome on there. You even got a chrome bug deflector. Chrome housings, chrome grill, chrome bumper.
All right, dude. Where I do like this thing, is that it's a regular cab.
That's all you got, Dennis?
That's
like
it.
Because it's a regular cab?
That's it.
You don't like the bumper, the grill, the bug guard?
I said my piece, Malachi. Where is this from, dude? Is this a joke?
This is Missouri.
Dude, of course this is Missouri.
Robert, this is Leighton Fortman.
Who is this again?
This truck is Leighton Fortman from Missouri.
Leighton, are you on?
Robert's gonna tag everybody that comes up, and Robert's next, so this will be really good.
Leighton, you need to come see me. Send me a message, accessory.parts. We got some work to do, bro.
Dennis, I don't know if you. I don't know if you.
Yes,
I don't know if you can.
He has a regular cab. There's so much you can do with this thing.
Slammed on bags,
chop the top. I mean, that's spend $3,500 and take it to a real body shop, unlike Malachi's place.
Yeah, don't go to Chambers Automotive or Chambers Paint and Body and Ben Wheeler.
Bro, this is a truck that needs to be pimped out.
It does.
So get it out of the barn you found it in. Obviously, it looks like it was found in a barn back there. And give me a shot, man. Let's make this thing something.
Eric says it's clean, but if you look at this lovely chrome molding down here, you'll see a really fantastic dip here. It's really accentuated over here, Eric. Fortman, Fortman. First name Layton.
Well, I don't know whose truck we put on last week with Grant. As soon as you put it up, I was like, okay, next truck.
Oh, who was that? Who was that? It was fantastic. It was
Robert, we also need to know if this guy's making it to events.
Does he show up?
We're gonna call them out. We're holding people. You know, we just went over this, and if they're not making it to events, we're calling them out, man. That's BS.
Yep. Nate, I think it was Jonathan Hillis, the one with where it's like way in the distance, the dog is there, and we're looking down the porch.
Yeah.
Is that the one you're talking about?
No, I don't think it's that one.
This gem.
That was a good one. We gave him good points though for what the dog was carrying, and he lost points because he didn't trim his bushes that good. I mean, look how the stragglers.
Right.
Did I tell you about getting turned into? I don't even remember what it was, because we had a picture on accessory.parts social media with a dog in the background, or in the background.
But you got turned in for what?
Yeah, some lady turned us in, or was going to turn us in, or something like that.
Because of the dog?
Yeah, because it's illegal for dogs to ride in the background.
What? Is that in all states?
I don't know.
All right, Dennis.
Hey,
what are you scoring this?
Why can't we tag this guy?
I don't know. He's from Missouri. That probably should say a lot.
Because he's no longer part of the club. He left.
Oh man, I tried to tag him too. Robert, I tried to tag him too. Won't let me.
Off to Robert's truck.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, look at those headlights.
He's so excited about those.
That is. See the difference?
Such a difference.
Major difference.
Like, look at that. That
bumper, dim wheels.
All right, yeah, I will say, I actually like the chrome bumpers. You guys know that, but with the black grill, we gotta turn it around.
I want to know what's going on with these pods.
That's what I want to know too. This right here.
He's from Missouri, guys.
Yeah, but I kind of was expecting like something. David Thompson, how is this only a 2? It's not a solid black truck. How are you hating on this?
No, he's saying a 2 on the other one. Move on.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about. No, again, that
shitty mounts.
Okay, hey Robert, where did you get those shitty mounts? Let everyone know that. Probably Amazon or something.
Hey.
Right?
I
saved $4 by going to Amazon.
He drilled a hole in the bumper and just went to Home Depot and got a little.
Yeah, you could have went to accessory.parts, got your discount, got the better brackets for those. He told you he went to Amazon, bro. Like, come on, man. You guys got this whole place as accessory.parts to give a discount on higher quality parts, as long as they don't run into dogs and kill them like Nate does. But
oh, ouch.
You know, I mean, I guess he did run off, but
I tried to go back.
Oh, now look at Robert with the excuses.
Backpedal.
I didn't know that existed. Oh, there we go. Excuse.
Backpedaling hard.
He's crawfishing out of this one.
I'll tell you what, though, he's lucky he got the quad headlights, because when you have those factory LED projector lights, you can't find anything for those.
Well, you can if you call Andrew Hopkins.
Well, I know, and he found me. I think he found me 3 options that I could put on the truck because of the stupid LED factory crap.
Yeah, I mean, I will say there's some limitations, but yeah.
I love my headlights, though. They look way cooler than Jonathan Ogden's. Actually, I think they're pretty close to the same, but no, not really.
Yeah, those pods, man. We got to fix those pods, dude.
I like those headlights.
Yeah, those headlights are killer, man.
Which one are they? The Alpha Rex what? I think he got the high ones, right? The high series.
I can't remember.
The pricey ones.
We'll remember.
I know he got the gift card. The Lux series. Yeah, those are good.
David Thompson's all bored over here.
Lux series, yep.
Eric's gonna need some.
Well, Eric knows a guy.
Oh, thank
Eric
goodness.
Eric
All
knows a lot of
Hey,
guys.
you want to know something? Let's talk about Eric for a second.
Let's talk about him.
Let's talk about Eric once you scored this.
Because I don't think Eric gets enough credit. You know, we were
No.
talking earlier about ARC and COVID, and then how people. I mean, this guy, dude, was president of ARC, helped this thing go. I mean, he's mild mannered, he's funny, he's like a steady in the calm of so many things, right? So, and I'm glad that he's kind of back as president. I mean, not that anyone, you know, did anything wrong, but I just like to see, you know, I mean, I like the direction. I think this is a guy that's going to start, you know, and again, when you talk to Eric, I mean, the whole club was created, it was like for friends to get together and have dinner and hang out or whatever. So it's just cool that he's been consistent like that. So
Yeah, I like Eric.
he doesn't get credit.
I never met him, but I like Eric.
He's a solid dude. He's fantastic to stand at the Wham award ceremony and stand right next to him. The running commentary is sensational.
I can
Fantastic.
So thanks, Eric,
questions
for everything you did, man, and do.
Yeah. Thank you.
And Justin, that's another guy. Justin doesn't get a lot of credit either.
Justin's
he
Justin's
should
a good
get a lot
dude.
of credit. He doesn't come on our show.
Oh,
Yeah, he refuses.
So,
he refuses.
He's
he
very
came on
he
one
came
time.
On, yeah,
And
came on once.
do you remember how wide his eyes were? And he had a can of Rockstar.
Oh yeah.
All right, Luke's on.
What's up, Luke?
What's up, Luke?
Eric, too.
I don't know what they do, Luke.
All right, Dennis, what are you going to
It looks like
Dennis, what are you going to rate this thing?
Okay. Obviously, he gets some extra points because of the headlights now, right? But there's so much work to do.
There's a lot of work.
There's so much work to do. Matter of fact, Robert, I'm just setting up another chat with you, me, and Andrew because we got to get your wish list together and we got to get to work on this thing, bro. Like, I know you were talking earlier about a tractor, but obviously, like, you got to.
We're not ready for
a plow the fields with the old goat and whatever that thing is, man. Like, because it's time to work on this thing. You're a president of the club. He said a sponsorship could help.
I've attempted that, Robert. Although I do have my own special pricing. So Robert might get it. Robert might get that sponsorship.
Yeah, be careful of that special pricing.
Oh boy, that special pricing.
It's the non-president special.
Yeah, sponsorship will help. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So,
but you got to have like 30,000 followers on Instagram.
Man, I'll tell you what, guys. Remember, like, you remember me talking about sponsorships, like when we first got on. I mean, and I was like, "Oh man, it's getting hard." I'm telling you what, man, it is really hard. I mean, now the qualifications, like you saw, SEMA launched the sponsorship requirements, right? And that's going to be an industry standard now moving forward. So you're gonna, if you guys haven't seen that, like this year they're going to do the Influencer of the Year award, and this thing is going to take everything to a whole nother level. Yeah. So, and you're starting to see all the major manufacturers kind of rally towards this thing because in this, a lot of this stem from the NIL stuff, you know, like, you know, it's only going to go unregulated for so long. And now all of a sudden you're going to start to see some regulation with this and requirements. So.
Yeah, sponsorships are crazy. I met a guy since I bought the Dart. This guy has a 1969 Coronet, and he is 100% sponsored by QA1.
Yeah.
And they sent him, like, for free. They gave him all this stuff, but he's got, like, 100,000 followers on Instagram. Yeah. And he had to make commitments to drive across the country in the Coronet to, like, I guess there's a car show somewhere called Mo Party. He had to go to that. He had to go down to Florida, drove all over. And
it's like these guys that say, I got a SEMA sponsorship, right? You know, I mean, dude, those guys are putting $30,000-$40,000 of their own money up, you know, and then the requirements. So, you know, this stuff is, you know, people loosely think about it. Here's the bottom line, right? And I'll tell you this as an owner of a business. Don't come at me with wanting $10,000 worth of free shit if you're only going to put in $100 worth of work, right? Because I'm telling you, that ain't going to happen. And I don't care where you go to, if it's accessory.parts or if it's Borla or if it's, you know, whatever, right? I mean, that's the thing. Like, you got to come real with it in terms of what you're going to provide that vendor, that manufacturer, or whatever the case is.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And if you're willing to, if you know, again, these guys that have 100,000 followers, we go back and we look at that. We're like, hey, man, this guy has X amount of dollars we know of time invested in this. Right. That is worth this. That is worth this kind of stuff. So, but don't come at, you know, that's the problem is people come out and say, oh, man, you know, I'm going to do this and this and this. You know how many people tell us every day how much they're going to do? You know, I mean, you come at it and you show it and then you'll get it. And I'm probably one of the more forgiving folks out there in the industry because it's real tough right now. I mean, it's even so tough where I can't call and get wheels anymore for my vehicle. I get them at, oh man, I can give them at, you know, our price and our wholesale. Man, what happened like 2 years ago? I used to call you guys and you would put new wheels on my truck every 3 months, you know? So, yeah. What's a hug worth? Well, for Eric, it's free.
A decal?
Yeah. He said, David says, sponsors don't do much. I got 2 and they haven't done crap.
David, those aren't sponsorships. They call them sponsorships, but they're just giving you a little discount here and there. And
oh my God, did someone get the rattle can out for this one or what?
I don't know, but I don't hate it. I do not hate
it.
it.
This was an old construction truck here.
You know, I actually don't hate it either.
I like it.
Now, what would you do? This one's in progress, right? Is there any idea what he's planning to do with this?
No, and I asked for more. I asked for more pictures, and I got nothing.
Ghostbuster truck. Yeah, this is Slimer, right, or whatever. What was that they called? Slimer.
Yeah, I like he's got like the 4th gen tow mirrors on it.
Hey, you know, have you guys had David Thompson on?
Yeah.
Yeah, he turns into this weird like
marshmallow.
Yeah, he doesn't really say much.
Really?
Yeah.
He's spicy on the keyboard. As soon as you get him on, he looks like he saw a ghost. He's like, oh.
David Thompson, you're a keyboard warrior, man. What's going on with that, bro?
Hardcore keyboard warrior.
Oh, man.
He's real quick to flip the camera so you can see what he's looking at.
Mm-hmm. And then, like, when you're at a meet, he is Mr. Spicy Quesadilla when you're at a meet. But then if it's just you one-on-one with him, he's like one of the nicest guys out there. It's like, what's the switch?
David's fantastic at meets. He is a great ambassador.
Oh, he is.
He is really good. When I first saw him, I'm like, he don't look like a club guy.
No, but he
does not look like a club guy. One time I was working 90 feet in the air. He has a huge stereo in this, 215s.
Oh, in this truck?
Yeah.
Man, see, if I was gonna do, dude, I remember my Probe GT, right?
Oh.
I was gonna do 15s, man, right? And I was like, nope. I did 410s, man, and that thing was off the charts.
I had a buddy back east that had a Probe, and he did a wall of speakers in the back seat.
Yeah,
a whole wall of 8s. He had 8s going, and that thing's stupid.
Yeah, I like the clear bass, right? Like you can feel it and hear it, and you know, like I don't like it when it's just like. And I had it dynomated and everything. That was a stereo system. I was in the Marine Corps. I was 18. I got my first credit card. I mean,
oh baby,
you know, the ticket price was like $3,500. I paid $65,000 for the stereo over its time. So, yeah, and that's when I had to realize, like, dude, credit cards weren't free money. I mean, I wish someone would have taught me that, right? So,
God, I learned that.
I just thought you had to. I thought the key was you just tear out the bill that they mailed to you, and you were good to go. But It's like, dude, as long as they don't know that I got it, right? So I'll just throw this shit away. No, that didn't work.
That was the first thing I
man.
did with my credit card. I bought a Band Pass box with a Sony Explode 10 in it. Like, yeah, baby. In my 1994 Cutlass Supreme.
So is this guy from Missouri too?
This is
Yeah.
all Missouri tonight.
Jesus, man.
I like this. I feel like it's trying to do something, but it's still kind of, like you said, a project, and it's just not 100% certain what he wants to do. He's working on it.
Robert, you guys got to start getting some people from like Kansas City and like St. Louis, man, in this club, dude, because some of these trucks need some identity, bro.
Right.
So Sean, this is Sean's truck. It looks like. What's up, Sean?
What's up, Sean?
Mr. Chris Simpson. Wow,
Chris Simpson.
Sean, this is your
the
truck. What are you gonna do with what are you doing with your truck, Sean? I want to know.
Yes, we need to know.
The first thing you need to do is get rid of that chrome.
No, he needs to call A.P. So,
Well, yeah.
Sean,
And
you should be
don't-
leveraging the hell out of your discounts. I know it's a build in progress, bro. What are you doing?
What's the plan?
Like, is this like a 20-year build in progress investment or what? Sean, I'm going to look up your name. I haven't seen it in A.P's ordering yet. So,
Attaboy. Chrome is on its way out.
Yeah, Sean.
Over here in Cali, Chrome don't get you home, but in Nebraska, apparently it does.
he's from Missouri, bro.
Is that like close to Nebraska?
Dude, it's all flyover country, man. Looking for a sport front end to wrap. Sean, why are you not on the phone with us, dude? Why are you not messaging Andrew Hopkins? Do you not know how to use Facebook Messenger?
Too close to Nebraska. Looking for a It's the view of the corn. The corn and the tasteless beef.
Yep.
From where?
Look at how quick he snapped too.
Yeah, dude. What is it like?
Like all one frame, just.
Dude, we don't have a lot in Nebraska, so you know, like that's like you got to defend your one thing, right? So, come on, man.
East Texas, we have Circle M. That's all we have.
Yeah,
we got crawfish. That's all we got.
That's true. You guys also got forest out there, right?
Yeah.
Jesse said you about broke your neck.
We can go back and talk about Vinyl Rex, Jesse, and turn your stuff in. By the way, if you guys are looking for any merch, she responds right away and gets to you.
You know what we need to do?
Planning on leveling it out with 22 by 14s.
20.
Oh man!
At the end of the year, we need to go through our shows with our guests and pick out moments and do like a highlight reel.
No, you guys, you know what you really need? You need to show it Jesse and I on, and then just stand back.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Hey, we're ready. We're ready for it.
So David Thompson said he took a bunch of chrome off of his truck. I don't believe it.
I don't know. He's got a picture here, but it's a night picture. He wants me to show it. He sent it to me. It's a night picture, so let's see here. Oh, no. Oh, no. No.
No,
Where'd it go?
Oh, my God.
Jesse responds better than Andrew does. I don't think there's any argument there, dude.
Okay, we're gonna oh, this stupid Mac. Again with this.
Hey, has Kelsey scored 7 touchdowns?
Oh, I found David Thompson. Okay, there's David Thompson. Okay, after this one, David Thompson, I'll show your truck. All righty, this is Sean Illis. No, David Thompson. That was Malachi trying to use.
We would get flagged for bullying Dennis. What's that mean? No. You think you can take me, Jesse? Bring it on. All right. Is this from Missouri?
Yeah, this is also Missouri.
Now, this is a nice truck.
I like
It is.
this.
Look
But
at
the
there's
problem
no
is-
chrome on it.
The problem
Beautiful.
is Robert's going to hop on here and say he's never been to an event or something.
Right.
No,
Have we
his
even
problem
given-
is he's not
Have we even
moose.
given grades yet?
No, you keep getting all distracted with comments about beef and corn.
Well, that's because you guys, you guys make fun of our beef, and we don't. That's all we have, dude. So,
David looks like a black ball. Your
hey,
truck
so
looks
the
like
last one was the green truck, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that's in progress. He because it's in progress, he'll get a 2 out of 10, right? Now, if he call Andrew or myself at A.P, I mean, we could easily take that thing to a 7 or 8 overnight. So,
Oh, easily.
Easily.
and then within a few months, he'd be at 10.
Yeah. Except if Josh was on here.
Oh, look at Robert and Dennis. Yes.
Look at him.
Yay.
He's trying to squeeze out another 5%.
Yep.
Hey, way to work the sponsorship, Robert. Granted.
Oh man. This truck is all stock. It's just no, it's not. It has a leveling kit. It's a lifted. Well, no, leveling. It definitely has leveling. It's a 2500. I don't think it's lifted.
The problem is, dude, I'm like 9 feet away from the screen. If I have to get up and actually look at it, I'm like my eyeballs are in the.
Well, no, it looks like he's got aftermarket shocks up there in the front.
This is a 2500.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the Hemi in it. Bloop.
Oh no.
Oh, man, dude.
And he's not moosing.
Hey, what's up? There's a Herbie.
Hey, is this Michael's? Is that whose truck this is?
No.
Oh, Michael just said hi.
This is
And
Jerry.
This is Sean Illis.
Leighton. Yes, we did your truck. Andrew,
Leighton, you were the first one. You do not want us to go back.
Not until you call Dennis at A.P.
Hey, okay,
Yes.
so what's the plans for this truck, man? This truck needs some. I mean, again, I like the night edition. Does he have the windows tinted?
Looks like it.
Looks like it.
All right, let's do night edition. You got to run 15, man, and you got to run 35 in the front. If not, take it back.
Oh, David Thompson. Here you go. Look at that. David Thompson's been at the coast so long. See how spicy he's getting?
He's very spicy. He must have spent a lot of time at the coast.
Where's David from?
Golly, NorCal.
Oh, dude, he's one of those guys.
Yep.
Yeah, he's one of those.
Oh man,
Leighton, your truck was spectacular.
Sensational.
which one was Leighton's? That was the
white one at the very beginning.
The one that
Leighton.
you said used to come out of the barn.
Yeah, Leighton. That's another one, man. You have not called A.P because I looked you up. So you're dude. You could. Oh man, you got a regular cab. That truck should be front and center. Robert should be posting that thing as the winner of every month's photo contest because if every truck's a work in progress, Leighton. That means work harder and get to it. Call A.P. Come on,
Leighton. I'm so sorry. I'm going to get a little cruel here, but in progress, what have you done to it?
he pulled it out of the barn, dude.
That's true.
It's a 6-speed.
Oh my god,
It's got some good internals.
Oh,
He's 18.
The bro should be out there with 1,500 cans of Rust-Oleum doing something to it.
Leighton, I'm just gonna give you some words of advice. You are now coming up with excuses. Poor Jerry is like helping you with excuses and contributing. Like
Jerry's an enabler.
Leighton, I could sell you air fresheners at wholesale. You can go door to door and knock and double up your income by selling air fresheners door to door. Now all of a sudden you got money for your build.
Wait, Jerry said he's working on him. Do I need to make a phone call? A little concerned.
What is Jesse saying that she sees fireworks?
I don't know. I think she's enjoying this. Anytime I'm on, Jesse enjoys the show. So
She does.
Oh yeah,
She does.
definitely
Yeah,
loves it.
she's like, that's the most important part. Sir. All right, Leighton, here you go, man. I will sell you air fresheners at wholesale pricing, and then you can go door to door. You can double up your money. So every $10 you put in, you can make 20. And by the end of the month, dude, you could be getting real bumpers on that thing. So,
because ecological, they don't make bumper shells for that truck.
No,
that's a third gen, right? That was a third gen.
Second, or no, it was a third gen, huh? It was a third gen.
Yeah, I had one. I've had every gen. I've had every gen of Ram. I've had multiple. Okay, so what is this one? This one's night edition, obviously. You know,
I'll give it a 7.
A 7?
I'm gonna give it a 7.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Like, this thing ain't a 7.
It's not moosing. It's got the Hemi in it.
Okay, so this where it's at is a 5, just a 5 out of 10, because it's a night edition new, right?
Right.
yeah,
But then where do you get the 2 extra points for 7? There's nothing else to it. He hasn't called A.P yet. He's got a bug shield.
All right.
yeah. That bug shield loses a point for me.
Looks like a David Thompson bug shield without the lights on it.
Right.
Oh, David Thompson, you got the AVS bug shield with the lights in it?
How do we go about selling it? Now everyone's gonna want a piece. So Lane's doing the air fresheners. Michelle,
What do you want to sell? You want to sell air fresheners door to door too?
bungee cords.
Ask any. I should bring my son on. You could ask him. So
I've seen your pictures of you posting your son working. That's slave labor.
yeah, the funny part is, dude, like if you guys would know how much I didn't pay him, that'd be even worse. So so if any of you guys are listen to Rich Dad Poor Dad, he's definitely following the path of Rich Dad. So poor kid. So
That's like
matter
that
of fact, I've given him the number that at any point, dude, he can call and turn me in and go on his own. So he has yet to do that. So I even programmed it for him. So
See,
like, dude, if shit gets real bad, dude, just call this number and you can find a new home. I'm good with it.
Did you guys see that interview Shaq did with his son, where they were asking his son like what he was gonna do and all this stuff, and he's like, "I'm gonna do nothing. I'm gonna play basketball. My dad's rich." And Shaq looked at him. He said, "Boy, I'm rich. You don't have anything. Like, you don't have I'm rich." Oh, there's David Thompson.
Michelle, if you really want to be involved, we can get you with brand ambassador code or something like that. Just message Andrew.
No headlights, taillights, and performance parts.
I plug the hell out of AP. I cannot believe nobody's used my code. I give my code out and I plug AP at least like 3 times a week on my Instagram.
Right? Can you quit peeing on all my stuff?
Hey, if I gotta go, I gotta go. It is what it is.
Whose truck is this?
This is David Spicy Thompson. He's from NorCal. He's a Cali boy.
Dude, he really did find this thing in the barn then, huh?
Literally.
He did, yeah. I don't see what chrome he took off. I see a lot of chrome on there still.
Yeah, I don't see where there's chrome bye-bye.
He looks like also when California floods, he'll be okay with those pontoons on the fenders.
Yep. Those chrome wheels will be a lot of help.
Look like a fishing lure underwater.
A little spoon.
Dennis must be plugging his
yeah, I'm trying to help Michelle out.
Okay,
this is David Thompson. So, I mean, in NorCal, is this where you guys like the aliens land? Is that why he's got all the lights on, or what?
Oh, you should have seen the headache rack that he had before. Oh, sweet Jesus. We called him Air Force One. You could land a jet on that son of a bitch.
Really?
Oh, it was fantastic.
The emblems and the chrome grill. Okay, very nice.
Oh,
He took everything off but that.
He just took the emblems and the chrome grill off.
well, no.
It looks like he took the whole grill off.
He took the
Yeah.
chrome inserts off. We can still see the chrome of the rest of the grill, the outer ring of it. So it's still chrome.
I'll tell
Yeah.
you what we need to do is get him a better sponsorship with a lighting company.
What hey David Thompson, you said you had sponsorships. What are they through? Who are they for?
I know one is No Limit Lighting.
Oh my god, those lighting sponsorships suck ass.
They do. FCK light bars is a joke and a half.
Especially FCK light bars.
Oh my lord. I had somebody that was like,
Dude,
dude,
it's like-
I just got an FCK light bar sponsorship. I was like, no.
Yeah, there's two requirements when you get on Instagram for like the first 20 minutes, and that's SCK Light Bar sponsorship and Skynet.
Yes.
So like if you got those, you're like, boom, dude, I've been on Instagram like officially one full day, dude.
That's exactly the route I went.
That's exactly what I did too.
I was like, oh, baby, I'm on Skynet? They're going to help me out so much?
Yeah, no. I mean, I do get a good number of followers, but they all just say that they're also Skynet. I'm like, how did you find me? Is it the hashtags? Because I know it sure as hell was not from Skynet.
You know, I'd like to have a show, dude, of actually getting some of these people on that have sponsorships. If you guys could facilitate this would be great. I'd do it as soon as you guys need me to. But if you wanted to get like 3 or 4 people that were really seriously looking for sponsorships and we actually talk through everything, I'd be more than happy to discuss, you know, all those requirements and what people are looking for. And I mean, just in general. So, and if they want to go out and get sponsorships wherever, I mean, I highly encourage that. But just understand sponsorships are a lot of work. And anyone that has like big time sponsors are putting in a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
And those vehicles, like my buddy Todd, who had a SEMA build, dude. I mean, God, who was he sponsored by? RBP. Dude, you signed that truck over, and just so you know, Nate, you were talking about your buddy that had to drive across country. I mean, his sponsorship with RBP was they came and got your vehicle whenever they freaking felt like it. So you need to be prepared for that. So your daily drivers trying to get sponsorships for that. I mean, you know, you got to be understanding of what those requirements are. But I'm more than happy if anyone wants to get in. Hey, so is this from
Missouri?
Missouri?
This is
Look
Missouri.
at those wheels, dude.
This is Sean Illis again.
Okay, so those are black step bars. Come on, man. Like, dude, you got such a nice truck. What's up with the step bars? Like, get real ones.
God, I love that truck.
I like the truck. It looks like it has a reverse level on it. But like, if you're gonna go down with the truck, why are you gonna get knobbies on there? Like those tires, they just don't work with it.
I don't think it's reverse leveled. There's too much.
Definitely doesn't look like stock height.
I think it's the picture, dude.
I mean, look at the back picture
I think that's an
or the
angle.
left picture.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't see any changing of the height myself.
Maybe.
I think it's just the angle of the pictures. I mean, unless Sean come on here and tell me I'm wrong, but the biggest thing is, man, those oval round step twos, bro, got to go. I mean, we got to get you something that actually fits that build.
Mm-hmm.
He must only weigh 125 pounds too. Is he a small dude? Robert, this is where you can chime in and tell us if he's actually been to one of your events and you've met him.
What's this sticker on the bumper?
Show me rally.
Okay. It's a moving picture during a trip. Look at Jerry knows everything here. I'm starting to think Jerry knows more than Robert.
I think so.
Yeah, Jerry, what do you do? Is Jerry
Kansas City.
Okay, so he's did I hear this right? He's a Kansas City event coordinator. Okay, cool. Okay, so Jerry, I got a question, man. Like, if you're in Kansas City, why are there not more Casey-looking trucks in this thing? The rest of them look like they were found in the woods of Missouri.
Because they're in Missouri.
Ozark.
What step sides do you recommend?
You know, these are good if you're like these ones that he has on right here are these tucked under ovals. I mean, they're you know, they're good like for nothing. But anyway, like if you really want, you want to get something that's going to fit. Like obviously you can see here, he doesn't have a lot of stance to this vehicle. So you don't want a bar that sits out, right? You want a bar that's going to be tighter into the truck because that'll pull the look together, like a Go Rhino or something like that, that doesn't really stand out a whole lot, or something that's even like, you know, like an infab with a step down or something that's going to look nice with a stance. These things just, this doesn't look as good. So,
Oh, David
question phone froze.
Amps.
David.
Another one needs a sponsor. Josh, you need a sponsor too?
Hey!
I'm here, dude. Quit yelling at me.
Sorry. Bear's gonna go save the world right now.
Where's Josh's truck? Josh says he needs a sponsor. Where's his truck?
He's East Texas.
Moody's the one with the Frankenstein decals, right?
Hulk.
Oh.
All right, tell him to submit his truck. Let's take a look at that thing. And his Instagram followers and his YouTube channel.
No, Tiffany, you're definitely getting a Chrome delete. You need a Chrome delete.
Tiffany, are you up tonight?
She is. She's the last one.
How many do we have?
We have 4 more.
All right, well, let's get to it. So this one, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. He's got some work to do. I love the blue. I love the hydro blue. But I love that he did upgrade the wheels, but I think he's got to, you know, do the correct steps.
If I I'd take that off. Well, speaking of that, I'm going to talk to Jesse about getting an accessory dot parts banner on my truck.
Oh, there we go.
Heck yeah.
Man, okay, so this is our next one.
Yeah, sorry for the photo quality.
You know, I don't know, dude. I always like these kind of trucks. So I guess it's the country boy piece in me.
What's up, Jeremy Benwell?
So whose is this one?
Cyril White.
Cyril?
Yeah, Serrel.
Dude, I'm not even asking you anymore. I'm asking Jerry. He knows everyone it looks like.
He is on it quick.
So Jerry's the man, obviously. It's too bad Jerry hasn't done business with A.P yet for some reason. He must. His messenger must be broken, dude. We're always there to answer. So, well, at least I am. I don't know about Andrew. He sleeps a lot.
He really does. But then at the same time, he doesn't.
Andrew's unfortunately a guy that can never have kids, bro.
Jesse's done with MRRC, so she has time for me now. So,
oh, of course she does.
I'm her basic bitch.
We'll regret saying that. Why? Is she saying that to me or what?
I'm not sure.
Who's saying what?
No one can ever figure out. Andrew said, "Quit tagging me. I'm trying to sleep." Andrew goes to bed at 8:30, wakes up at noon every day.
With or without clothes, who knows?
He tried to do business. David Thompson, he tried to do business with A.P, but didn't have any luck yet. You better message me then. I'll make sure we get some luck going your way.
Glad little Herbider's not watching tonight. What's up, Nemesis is on here now.
What's up, Nemesis?
Nemesis, Jeremy, Herbiderbs.
All right, so.
All right, dude. So let's talk about this build. So this guy, is he on?
No, Sean with the night edition and then the hydro blue just tuned in.
Oh, well, thank God they're like only 4 people behind. So, all right. Well, I always have a soft spot in my heart for these kind of trucks. I will say. I would like to know. I mean, obviously that's a 6-inch lift on that. So he's got to step down. I wish I could see a better look at the stance. The stance doesn't look that great to me, but especially with the fender flares, it looks a little tucked. Am I wrong?
No, it looks tucked up front.
So tell Sean. Sean, you're here?
No,
Or-
this is
not Sean.
Cyril.
This is
Sean
Sorrel.
Sean was this guy.
Okay. Hey Sean, you gotta message us. Let's get you some right steps for that build. You got a really good looking truck, so you should put that thing together.
Actually, stock height. Those are stock wheels.
On what, this one?
What?
Is Garrett talking about the blue one?
No, I can't be talking about this one. That's a 6-inch lift on it. That's a 1500, right?
Looks like a 25.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's got cab marker lights up there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
The blue one. The blue one is stock height, stock rims.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense. You guys got me confused. So I don't know. This has a lift to it though. I mean, this is a 4-inch, then probably have a 2500, right? So
I like it. I like the color. It's got the original, the original Ram color.
yeah, I hate what Dodge did on this one. Obviously, I mean, why make that grill chrome?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that just sucks. And then the bumper pieces and that kind of stuff. I mean,
It's like carry the two-tone. Carry the two-tone throughout it.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, do something like that. But again, that was back in the day. I mean, do you guys know why they use chrome?
Isn't it supposed to be hardier than paint?
Well, it was like the true like chrome bumpers, but that's not the case anymore because it's like
Yeah.
a coating, right? But
Film.
yeah, it's obviously to highlight the angles of the vehicle, and show that piece off. That's why like GMs and stuff still have a lot of it.
Huh.
And chrome was a step up, so it was a more luxury type of look. You get like your Lincoln Continentals and your Cadillacs. I mean, they were really known for that kind of stuff. So, and you go back to like the old 57 Chevys and that stuff. So
Easier to clean. I don't know what David Thompson's talking about.
Whack.
what are easier to clean?
Chrome.
Oh, is this his other truck? It is.
This is number 2 of 3.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, see, this one's coming together a little bit. But dude, does this guy just not like wheels and tires or what?
I think so.
He likes bumpers.
Well, yeah, he does he. I mean,
I could have used one of
he
those.
lives out in the
Friday
country though, dude. He could be running over like
Huskies.
Huskies and stuff like you do, Nate. So, but that's like that's for deer. So
That's for
it's a-
cows.
Yeah, that would be sick on
Yeah.
stock wheels. What is wrong with you, dude?
Why does
No,
everyone drive
that
with a
is-
cone in the back of their truck?
Oh, that would be stock wheels. Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading too. That would be the stock wheels. I'm from Nebraska, dude. We don't read much up here either. So, all right, guys.
Nebraska doesn't read much. East Texas can't read.
Yeah, we're a
And
mess.
in California, we just don't identify as readers.
Oh
They
my
have
gosh, guys,
horses.
dude! I heard the term pansexual the other day. Do you guys know what that
And
is?
sex. The hell's
Yeah.
that?
You know what that is, Malachi? Obviously, in your world.
Yeah, in my world, yeah.
Nate, do you know what pansexual is?
No, hell no.
I didn't know either, but obviously it's a thing, bro. And after this, you have to look it up. So let's just say Miley Cyrus identifies as a pansexual, if that helps you.
Oh, boy.
Look, he's on the internet right now. He's like,
Hey,
anyway,
better
I was
turn-
like, I don't even know what that means. So
hey, turn on your Google Chrome Incognito, bro, when you do that.
yeah.
Chrome Incognito.
Oh, baby, no limit.
Garrett said, I'm from East Texas. I can agree with the not reading part. That's epic. Oh yeah. No, man, this one, Dude, I gotta give it
Not
a 3.
limited in sexual choice with regard to biological gender or gender identity.
Yeah,
So
dude,
you just like it all.
They just like it all. Like they even like the fur animal thing, dude. Have you guys heard about that too?
Oh, the furries, yes.
The furries, dude. Then I accidentally said in front of my son, he's like, "Oh yeah, Dad, we have furries at our school," and I'm like, "Dude, you're not going to school anymore. You're going to work at A.B. Poor soul." So
Yeah.
Pansexual is defined as a person who has the capacity to form enduring physical, romantic, and/or emotional attractions to those of any or all genders.
even the genders that don't identify. So I mean, if someone doesn't,
or that don't exist. I mean, those two
are typically considered they're typically between the LGBTQ community, they're considered bisexual.
the non-identifier. I see. I don't. And again, I'm not making fun of it. I really do not understand this. So
I don't
it's
understand.
totally my ignorance because I don't understand that piece.
There's 11 types of sexuality, just like
Who knew? Who knew?
Yeah, I just didn't understand it. I mean, it's the bottom line. I didn't even know that was a thing. So
aromatic is one. Okay, we're getting a little off topic here.
We're off topic.
well, this took a turn. Look at Jesse coming in. There's our referee.
The producer said hit
I was just so shocked to learn that was a thing. And then the furries, I didn't even, their fur baby or whatever their thing was called. God, I got to get out of the office more, dude.
Dennis, anytime you want to hear some interesting, weird stuff, feel free to shoot me a call.
Oh, I'm sure, dude. Like as a school counselor. Oh, man, dude. So. All right.
Oh my gosh, you're not lying. Furries is a gender.
We've lost Nate.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we're getting a lot of feedback. What's that mean? There's an echo because we're talking about the same thing. Are you sure it's not my stuttering problem, Sean?
What?
Furries are individuals who
are
especially interested in, I can't even say this word,
anthropomorphic
cartoon animals like Bugs Bunny. It says i.e. Bugs Bunny.
Oh my Lord, dude. Hey, so what did you guys hold on before we get to this new one? Let's move on from the pansexual topic. What did we rate this last one, that black one? What'd you guys give it? Are we gonna go with my official answer as a 3?
Nate was stuck on the furries, so he didn't rate it.
Dude, I mean, dude, this guy's got to give me a call about these freaking wheels, dude. I've got 3 vehicles we need to take care of for him.
There's no reason to be concerned if your child is
Jesse, it should be a white flag, not a red flag. I think we all give up.
Okay, so one question I do have. I want to know, I would love to read a paper or an article or see the statistics on individuals that start with furry, how many of them move over into the B word, the bestiality. I'm really curious how many go that way.
Well, they said it's okay for furry because
I just want to get on the record that I've tried to steer these guys back and there's no coming back.
This is fascinating to me. They're comparing it to when you were a younger kid, if you liked Star Wars and you enjoyed watching Chewbacca.
Oh, no way, dude.
They said that it's okay not to be concerned.
Oh, I'm sure they said that. Okay, we gotta stop ourselves. Okay, right. I give this thing a 6.
Yeah, ain't no 6, dude.
He's moosing. He needs new wheels. I think his windows are tinted.
Hey, what was the question you asked about bestiality?
Dude, Jesse, again, we need help.
We need the producer.
Hey, we have a meeting immediately following the live. You guys are
Oh, God, I'm sorry. I live in California. I should know all this stuff, and I know nothing about it.
Oh, dude, the nice part about you guys getting fired is that I don't have to worry about it then.
Oh, my gosh.
But no, in all seriousness, I do want to know.
Wheels and tires. You have to wait about a month. We'll reach out to you. Okay.
Dennis, find me wheels with blue accents. A ranch hand. You want me to look that one up too? Is that a sexuality in Missouri?
No, we can get ranch hands.
I do really want to know that statistic, though. I will be honest. I
What
legitimately
statistic was it?
how many furries transition into bestiality?
You guys are really still on that?
Nate is. Okay, here we go. I don't even know what to do with this. Nate's over here getting strikes.
This is this another vehicle of his?
Yeah. Sorrel
All right.
White.
Well, I mean, dude, the guy's obviously a Ram fan, right?
Right, yeah. And he likes his bumper guards.
He must have to. There's a reason for that, right? I mean,
What's up, Cheesy Tots?
if he has them on all of his vehicles, dude, we've totally lost Nate, man.
We have. He's gone.
Jesse, we're just firing the one.
Nate's sitting in a dark room looking at furries. Okay.
Hey, look at my pride back here. I got pride, baby.
Oh gosh.
That's Riley's.
Oh, dude, my internet just went down. Now I feel like Malachi.
Haha. Sucker.
Well, the United States carries most of the furries.
Of course we do.
We're 34.
All right, dude. So this vehicle, this thing, the only thing he's got is a bumper guard or grill guard. So there's nothing to this thing, right? So I mean, we got work to do here. That's the bottom line with this one. So this is definitely a 2 out of 10. I mean,
well, he spends all his money on these bumpers.
Yeah, but he's just doing the bumper guard. Like he needs to do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Jerry. Incognito's working overtime.
Dude, Jerry knows everything, man. I got to meet this guy, dude. He knows like everyone's name. He knows Nate's Google searches. Oh no.
Nate's Incognito's over here like
dude, incognito just means that it goes to NSA twice as fast.
Let's just put it this way: 1 in 2,500 people are furry.
1 in 2,500?
Well,
yes.
I'm partly Italian, but that doesn't explain. I don't have the perversion to it.
You're Italian, dude? I would have thought you were Polish.
There's a little Pole in there too. I'm essentially Europe in a bottle.
Where did Malachi come from? Your parents didn't like you?
No, I don't know where it came from. They said, we're going to name him Malachi. That sounds like a great name. Okay, moving forward.
Were they hoping for a girl?
No, but my girl name was going to be Molly. So I don't know. We like the M's or something. I don't know.
I cut you, fool.
I cut you, bitches. Okay. So.
Oh, man. Somehow I got kicked off.
No, you're still here.
No, I mean, on the Facebook. Oh my gosh, dude. Do you guys run other accounts where like if you sign on Facebook, sometimes it switches over? Just
yes.
randomly?
This stuff I'm finding out on Google is fantastic.
Nate's gone.
Yes. Stuff I'm finding out on Google is fantastic. Uh-oh.
I had to restart it.
Oh my Lord. Well,
about 1 in 3 furries do not feel 100% human.
Dude, whatever. Hey, you know what?
That one.
What is this reveal tactical cam? Is he really capturing pictures on his game cam? So, dude, there is no better justification for a grill guard than when you're capturing their pictures of your vehicle on game cam. Like, dude, you've arrived. Now the poor thing is like it got so bad that obviously Robert had to sign off.
Evidently.
Yeah. So there's actual rules that you have to follow to be a furry.
Oh my gosh. All right, Tiffany Johnson.
Tiffany?
Yep, Tiffany has suffered through all of the discussion about the pans and the furs, and we've made it to her truck. I guarantee you she's not still tuned in.
No, Tiffany, you better still be on.
Look
Dude,
at all
like
those
there's the
lights.
viewership is going up because they're like, dude, what is up with these idiots, man? Like,
Talking about furries now? What the hell?
Oh,
dude, like we could pretty much go viral on how stupid this episode is, right? So like, they're
Dennis,
like, dude, come check this out. These guys have totally lost their mind. They're gonna offend every fur animal out there, maybe, or whatever their things are called. So
well, we
Dennis,
can save the
we've been
rest of
trying for the last 2.5 years to do that. Here we
right.
are.
All Malachi needs to do now is throw out the 4th-gen page, or we're really screwed. So
Oh, geez, Dennis, what are you
just
doing?
did it.
You're doing. What are you doing?
Oh boy.
No.
now you're all on blast.
Any second, Eric is going to pop into the comment thread. What did you do?
Oh, Eric tuned out, dude, because we had to say good things about him. He's like, that's it, man. That's all I can.
Done. Oh my gosh.
All right, look at Tiffany. You're back.
Tiffany's back.
Oh, you're
There is a
debadging.
thesis.
You're how long does it take to debadge, Tiffany? Like 3 or 4 months, or what's going on?
I don't know, but
There is
I'm concerned about this back bumper. I'm also concerned about Nate. Very concerned.
Yeah, Nate's gone, dude. We lost.
He gone. He gone.
There is a whole thesis on that. 100-page thesis on rules that you must follow. All right. I love the truck. It's fantastic. It's got way too much chrome on it, too much paint.
Nate.
It needs more cowbell.
It's thin in.
Nate needs Jesus, dude. I don't think there's anyone smarter in this world than Jerry, dude. Just based off his comments, bro. I think he's right, man. So
I'm like a little kid when I find something out. I got to learn everything about it that I don't know.
yeah. Okay. So Tiffany, I do like your truck. There's some good things going on here. I will tell you, I'm deeply concerned with you debadging this thing and then send us pictures with badges. So I'm curious if it takes you, how long it takes you to get rid of them. So, but you definitely are a candidate to call A.P. I will tell you that, because you got some work to do and we can give you some help.
Tiffany, you're definitely tall enough. You do not need those running boards.
Trim Illusions has all kinds of stuff you could put on your truck too to get rid of all that chrome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Get some bumper shells from Ecological.
But Tiffany's kind of going for the chrome look, right? I mean, that's you just got to get the right wheels and everything to go with it.
Jerry, I just ordered a Chewbacca outfit.
My family is short. What, Tiffany? Are you really tall or something, or what?
Tiffany looks tall in that picture. No, I could be wrong. I don't know. I mean, the picture, she looks tall enough to not need the steps.
Well, she's in law enforcement, so she's looked all of us up already.
Oh yeah. Okay. So Tiffany's in law enforcement. So it was Nate. Just to be clear, it was Nate and Malachi that made fun of your truck. I think your truck's great, Tiffany. And I drive through Missouri on occasion. And when I do, just know that I really like law enforcement and your truck. Now, Nate and Malachi lives close too. He does not like your truck.
Oh my gosh.
I identify.
Somebody needs some waiters. There's a hell of a lot of shit.
Tiffany, I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm a chrome guy too. So that's another reason not to arrest me next time I go through Missouri. So
Herbie Derby's gonna be a deer. I'll FaceTime you in my Chewbacca outfit. Would the Grinch work? I have a Grinch outfit.
Okay, so Tiffany, you're from St. Louis, is that right? Is that true? I feel like I'm talking to the comments now because you guys are totally gone.
Dennis is trying so hard.
No wonder you guys have got called out on those pages.
Oh my god.
Jerry, follow the rule.
Oh man. Okay, Timmy, chrome is actually a really good look. I do think you should do something with the wheels though, because right now the truck is really not. I don't know. I wouldn't even say a 5. Would you guys say a 5?
I'd say a 10.
It's clean as
That's because
hell.
you don't want to get arrested for your pornography lookup. No,
I
that's
would-
just law enforcement.
Yeah, I'd say like a 4 or 5.
All right, Tiffany, we need some more people from the St. Louis area. Robert really does, obviously, because you guys are lacking that character that comes out of St. Louis. Like, we need more chrome. We need more street setups. We need more of that. So,
Or Jack Skeleton
you.
stickers.
can we please have let's just sidebar here real quick because we haven't sidebarred at all tonight. Is there a way to sidebar and just say like just have Patrick Mahomes throw it to Kelsey all night long?
Oh, I thought I started looking more stuff up. So
Oh Lord. Oh man.
Well,
I found an article of turn-ons of subculture.
Oh gosh. The
All my decals are the fluorescent pink too. Nice.
nice.
Are your lights RGB or are they only pink?
Gentlemen, just FYI, Jesse keeps typing and then stopping in the chat. Oh, I gotta go do a show, decal giveaway, get their info and send to me. Alrighty, Jesse.
You gotta do a decal giveaway. What does she got to do?
I don't know.
Go
She's
fish.
apparent-
I don't know.
Go discover more about furries.
Oh, there you go.
Furries. God dang it, Dennis. Good Lord. McTuning C2 8-pod. All right.
Those McTuning C2s are pretty legit.
All right, next week's episode has been canceled due to both Nate and Malachi. Hey, just to let you know, not only am I now the sponsor of the Briggs and Jennings show, but I will now be the sole. because by default they went to jail tonight. Oh,
This is Jerry.
Oh, we got Jerry's truck.
Jerry wanted us to bring his on.
Oh, that's right. We gave his truck.
Damn it, Jerry! You had so much going for you until this came up, bro. Dude. Oh man, I thought you. Oh my Lord. Jerry.
I love his truck.
Jerry. Jerry, do you like green?
I think
That's
Jerry
all I gotta say. Dude, you know you're pimping it when you can run your lights in the middle of the day at like 12 o'clock noon.
Yes.
Right. David Thompson.
I love that truck.
You love that. I do like this truck. I mean, it's fairly clean.
I'm just not a fan of the grill.
How
But
many
I don't
miles-
know. I
Jerry,
don't know
how many
what
miles
to
you
do.
got on this truck?
The only thing I would change on this truck is the rims.
Yeah.
That is the only thing. I mean, the two-tone follows all the way through.
I would chrome the mirrors and the door handles. He's got so much other that work with the accent.
167,000.
Okay, man, it's a pretty clean truck for 100. Or you cleaned it up well for these pictures, at least.
10,000 on the motor. Wow.
How many transmissions have you went through on this? That's the question. He's gonna come back and say 6.
We started talking about the
transmissions.
furries, and we're up to 15 people.
Look at us go.
No, we were up more until you guys really went off the rails.
Oh, back up to 16.
Here we go.
We're going places, boys.
Yeah, someone wants to come in and see.
Don't jinx me.
You guys go to jail. I think. Did you guys? We have not heard from Tiffany in a while, so
she's on her way.
Yeah, no, she's calling her local law enforcement agents in NorCal. Had them run a search.
David Thompson really wanted me to show you the daytime pictures of his truck.
Oh boy.
David Thompson. This is David Thompson's truck.
This is this.
What's up, Brittany?
Oh yeah, you do need okay, I'm glad we got to see this.
You can do a lot. Get rid of all that chrome. Rigatoni's here. Everyone say hi to Rigatoni.
Rigatoni.
David, are you planning to do something with the bumpers, or are you gonna leave them?
He has a hard on for chrome.
I get it.
Worse than you.
Yeah, worse than you. Like really bad.
Yeah, but like I like key areas of chrome. Like I'm not a big fan of chrome, really the chrome bumpers and those.
Well, I'll
But
tell you
again, what other wheels do you put with chrome bumpers though? That's you put black wheels or chrome bumpers, it really looks terrible,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. I lived that life for about a year.
Yeah.
I would get rid of those Chevy mirrors. That's probably the first thing I'd do.
Yep, Chevy tow mirrors. Gotta go.
I like his truck.
I don't understand why he bought a 3500 and it wasn't a dually. I don't get that.
Why?
If you're gonna buy a 3500, get all 6 wheels.
I don't know, man. I mean my old 1-tons, I never got dualies.
No, I like David's.
Well, we plowed snow and that kind of stuff, and if you ever plowed snow in a dually, man, as much as you get good traction, it sucks trying to get in and out of anywhere. So that was always our real reason.
My buddy out here's got a 3500 short bed dually, and he drives that thing through drive-throughs and everything, just grinding up on everything. Like, oh my god!
On the wheels or the actual fenders?
Oh, the wheels. Like he just teeter-totters. I couldn't believe it when we were going through a Taco Bell drive-through. I'm like, oh my god! You could hear it just rubbing on the curb. Dude, till you tow a fifth wheel.
Dude, my alarm just went off and said I'm supposed to go to bed, guys.
Huh?
Andrew goes to bed at 8:30. I go to bed at like 9:30.
Okay.
And I got a half hour at home. How many more we got?
We've finished. Yeah, Steve is wanting us to play his video from Lamb, but I don't know where that's at. But
Yeah,
we can
David, I
definitely
like your vehicle. And you're thinking about going with black wheels?
Yeah. Want something with blue accents?
Yeah, gosh, you obviously got to look at the fuels. They're some of the leaders in that arena. Man, I don't know, dude. I kind of like the truck.
It's
honest with you. Obviously, it looks like you have amp step bars. Is that true?
Yeah, he has amps.
Yeah, good man, dude.
David Thompson definitely does put a lot of thought into his build and a lot of research.
Oh, David, chrome with blue accents. Yeah, man. There's got to be obviously limited availability on that. But yeah. And I like this truck.
Mm-hmm.
So you did a good job.
Yeah. All right, we got one more. Steve, I can't go to get it from Instagram on this computer. I'm sorry, amigo. I'm sorry, Kimasabi. Okay, picker wheel.
David, I did send you a message though. I will be happy to help you probably more tomorrow, but did you actually upload everyone in here?
No, it's from the last time. So we have for a Briggs and Jennings show decal.
I can't believe how dark it's getting here in Cali.
Hey, what did David said something with the back bumper? I didn't notice. Was there something wrong with the back bumper?
He has a different back bumper. Like it's got the little steps in the corners.
Oh, gotcha.
The old man steps. Is that what he called them?
Yeah.
Dude, are you guys on the 5th gen rampages at all? Or
No.
I was.
There was this guy on one of the pages the other day. He was pissed off at Mopar Ram in particular because he had a step up to his truck, a fold down step, and he went to push it up with his hand. It was down. He went to push it up with his hand opposed to his foot, and when it snapped, I guess it caught his hand and cut.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Which is horrible, right? I mean, that he got a cut on his hand, probably needs some stitches or whatever, but
But why was he pushing it up with his hand?
that's what everyone said. He's like, dude, he's like, they should reimburse me for this and that, and the dealership, they should go to the guy that sold me this truck should go to jail because he didn't tell me about this. And I'm like,
Or you should just not do that.
At what point do we take responsibility for ourselves, man? Like,
Okay, so far for the wheel, I have I have Mr. Winston's, I have Cheesy Tots, Garrett, David Spicy Thompson. Who else? We have 16 viewers, and I have 6 names. I need y'all to, if you're here. Oh, there we go. Erica. Yeah, probably tried to eat a Tide Pod.
Yeah, you're probably not wrong.
Who's eating a Tide Pod?
The guy that was pushing up on his amp steps.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, Guy, you did win.
Oh boy, I learned all kinds of new stuff tonight. This is fantastic. Andrew's gonna get on this computer and go, "What the hell were you looking at?"
And, your wife?
Yeah.
I thought you were doing that on incognito.
No.
Control the shift N.
Hubby passed out. He works 7/12s for the next. That stinks.
Ooh.
Jerry the Moose is here.
Jerry the Moose.
Jerry the Moose.
We've noticed, Mr. Thompson.
Yeah, we know.
I know I'm missing names. I need people to comment that they're here.
Booby.
Spooby.
Booby doo.
No, Bo, because they're different. This is for a Briggs and Jennings show decal. Dennis has to decide if he wants to do an AP to give away tonight.
You guys haven't been doing them, have you?
No, we've honestly been slacking on giveaways.
Why? We guys got to get more viewers, man. I mean, dude, how do people going to win? I mean, we got to have we can't have the same people win all the time. We got to get more viewers, bro.
Yep. I'd agree.
Yes. Steve wants an AP Speedo.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Andrew Hopkins has
Steve,
those.
if you go to at Vinyl Rex, we have a Speedo for the Briggs and Jennings show.
Yep, it's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Got 18, and we have 14 names up on the screen.
Here, Steve, I got one for you. Here, we can go here and get some gear, bro.
I knew what he was putting even before he put it. Oh, gosh. Speedos.
Okay, 15 names on the wheel. We have 17 viewers. Hey,
you got Rigatoni on there?
Yep, just added Rigatoni.
I bet Andrew. I know. No, that's too.
You got this guy? He just showed up.
Who?
Dennis?
Dennis? Yeah. Oh, you want? Okay.
What do we get? What are we getting?
The new and improved Briggs and Jennings decal.
Well, yeah, I want one, dude. I should qualify for that.
You should get one anyways.
Is it better than the one I have?
Yes.
I think I got. Let me see. So far I have. Oh yeah.
The other one, it says just Briggs and Jennings.
Yep. All right, so we have David Spicy Thompson.
Oh, you
Todd.
no longer say on the ARC page?
No.
Oh, are you guys in hatred of ARC mode now?
No, we haven't had that on there in a while. That's an old sticker.
No, it doesn't have Malachi or me in it. It just says our names.
Yeah. So on the wheel, I have David Spicy Thompson, Tots, Garrett Surtalk, Winston Ham, Erica Young, Smooty, Bobo Bunny, Mrs. Bunny,
Malachi in it. I love it.
Sean, Big Boy, Jerry DeMoose, Spooby, Tiffany, Rigatoni, and Furry Lurdall.
Furry Lurdall.
Oh,
Did I miss anyone? Oh, we're up to 19 people out of nowhere.
Briggs and Jennings is about as useful as a baby on board side.
All right, what are you giving away first? The
decal, and then we'll do the hat.
How do you know?
Oh, Kyle Bartow's on. What's up, Kyle?
So you have a choice of 3 cars. You got to pick one. 69 Charger, 71 Cuda, or the Little Red Express.
I don't like the Little Red Express.
No?
The Cuda all the way.
That's why I'd go Cuda.
I was just never a big fan of the Red Express, dude. But I also did not like the Superbird either, man. I thought that was like the ugliest vehicle of all time.
69 Charger. A lot of people picking the Charger.
Can I go with a 65 D100? Does that work?
Isn't that what the Express was? Like Little Red Express started?
That might have been.
The 65 Charger.
65?
65 D100, the sweep side. That's what I want.
The dude.
The dude. Okay. Anybody else? I think that's it. Here we go.
Which one's going first?
This is the decal, the Briggs and Jennings Show decal.
Oh, so this is the runner-up.
Sean.
Sean, you get roasted and you win a decal that's got to go on that thing.
Look at you.
Heck yes.
Yeah,
I agree.
Brittany Cuda all the way.
I agree, Rigatoni.
I think I'll go with the Cuda.
A convertible, sublime green Cuda? No, you got to go plum crazy.
Heck
With
yes.
the white interior and the white top.
Ooh.
All right, so Sean, do me a big favor, please. Would you please message me? I need what color decal you want, and I need your address so that we know where to send it.
So I guess we could just start saying that this is the Briggs Show.
You can also send it to Nate. That works too. You know, whatever floats your boat.
Bleh.
No, actually, shoot that message over to Nate.
No, I don't have time for that.
You want to do the show posts on all the pages?
I got to run
you.
one account. Yes, send me the information. You are right. You got to do the show posts.
You got to send it to me in an email, dude. Otherwise, it won't get processed. No putting it in that.
I have your email on
speed dial.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's do a hat, and then I gotta go, guys, because I gotta drive home.
All right, here we go.
This is the new flex hat. This is the new Flex Fit hat.
Oh, they're fantastic.
They are
super. They're really soft, aren't they?
Yes.
They're nice. They're bougie.
All right, Bo's gonna win. Watch.
Kyle
Bartow.
Woohoo, Kyle.
Oh, Winston likes the Nash Bridges. Yep. I don't know. I like the plum crazy with the white interior, white top.
All right, Kyle, would you please message Nate with your...
David, are you looking for a Flex Fit hat?
Apparently. So, Kyle, message Nate with your phone number, email address, mailing address. Or just message Nate. He'll tell you what you need, what he needs.
What? You think that's what he needs?
I'll just have fun tonight.
Congratulations, Kyle.
Good job, Kyle.
Ka.
Ka. Kyle, what a hat! Kyle, what a freaking hat!
Kyle, do you like hats, Kyle?
How do I buy one for Bo?
Who said that?
Amanda.
I'll tell her to send me a message.
All right. Amanda, message.
Hey, I need to know on the hat, Kyle, if you're a large, extra large, or a small, medium. Your hat size, not anything else in your body.
Doesn't want to know about your furry stats. Follow the rules. Follow the rules.
Guys, again, I just want to say, if you guys want to have a show where we talk strictly about sponsorships, I'm more than happy to have that, and I would even see if maybe there's someone else I can bring on.
Yeah, I think that'd be kind of fun.
That would be cool to have.
Let everyone know actually what it's not as easy, and I think it'll be for a lot of people.
It can be easy if you make it fun, but I mean, again, it's like, when if you're not going to put in the work you're asking for, then don't ask.
Right. Hey, calm down.
All right, I'll calm down, dude.
I'm adding a tail to my Taurus. See what you did, Dennis. You start talking about furries.
Oh, dude, are the Chiefs coming back? Oh, dude, this is what the Chiefs do. They own the Raiders, man. Dang.
How much time's left in the game?
Oh, it's only third quarter, so they got 18 minutes.
Yes, I got time to sit back and watch it. My light show's going out front, and hopefully everything's working. Oh, Winston says thanks, Dennis. Hey, be quiet.
Yeah,
I appreciate it, Winston.
And thank you for coming on the show and sponsoring the show and all of our weirdness. And
yeah, man, I really would love to see ARC and this whole thing start to get going and come back together again. So it's not like it's gone anywhere. It's just like, we gotta. I mean, man, you go to these things, and I met you guys, through this place. I mean, there's been great friendships. I can talk to you guys about anything. I guarantee you. And here's the funny part. I don't think many people know this, but I bet you if I was in East Texas and I called Malachi, I said, hey, can I stay at your house? He would let me stay at his house. And the same thing with Nate, although I don't think I'd ever make it to California ever again in my life on purpose, but maybe Northern California. But no, seriously, I mean,
we're different.
Yeah. And I know no one would ever come to Nebraska, but I mean, the same thing kind of, again, I think that's the camaraderie that, I mean, people are kind of looking for. I mean, it could be about anything. I mean, hell, three Ram trucks could drive to, like around here, there's places outside the city that you go eat and that kind of stuff. I mean, that's the fun thing to do. So,
yes.
Yeah. But
thanks, Dennis. And thanks,
all right,
Mal.
guys. There's Facebook user
Kyle.
Kyle's gonna message to the show.
Until
all right, guys.
Monday. Dennis, thanks for hanging.
Yeah, man. Keep it up, guys.
Thank you.
See you later.
We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
See everybody next Monday.